Welcome to the Let's Get Cozy Book Club podcast. This week we're digging into History Lessons by Zoe B. Wallbrook.
So grab a blanket, a warm beverage, and cozy up.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool out this morning. It is
it? I have
cozy
I
vibes. Yes, and I drank a cup of pumpkin spice coffee this morning.
Oh, have you been to Starbucks and gotten a pumpkin spice?
I haven't gotten a pumpkin spice latte yet, but we got like pumpkin spice flavored coffee.
Oh.
Yes.
Fun.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I've been drinking these days. You've been drinking your tea? Anything different?
I've been drinking my usual. No, haven't changed it up.
Do you ever change it up based on the season?
Well, we'll get like different like decaf, like a chai or something like that.
Yeah.
In the winter, but I haven't. No, I'm still drinking up my stuff from the summer. We have like a peach flavored one that I'm still working through. Yeah.
You got to move on to fall, Liza.
Well,
It's
kind of
try
have to drink
season.
it up or it goes bad. So,
Does tea go bad?
well, like I don't know. It's not meant to like sit forever.
Really? I feel like I have like tea.
I mean, I think tea
things
bags
that
are
have been
different.
sitting
We get like
forever.
the loose leaf, and like so. I don't think
you
that's meant to
fancy.
sit for like 2 years. Yeah, we do. Well, yeah. I mean, like that's what I drink. So yeah, we get nice blends.
Good for you. Good for you.
So, how is it being one of the best lawyers in America?
It's good. It's pretty good. Just got back from
Life changing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Liza is speaking about this award that I won, I guess. No idea. I don't even know how I got nominated or how I got it, but I am very grateful and very happy with that. I've been working hard, so it feels good.
Yes, it's important to be appreciated.
Yes, it feels very nice to be appreciated. So that's good. Just got back from some work travel, so I'm a little tired. And then I had tennis lessons again yesterday morning, which was
Fun.
quite fun. Our group, I'm in a group of, I think there'll be 6 of us, but there were only 4 of us yesterday. And our coach is like a teenager. I don't know if he wanted to be there. It was 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and I kind of got the vibe that he was like not really interested in coaching, which was kind of funny. He like wasn't following like the plan. He was like, "You guys aren't supposed to be doing serves yet, but let's just have you play doubles." And it was just like, okay. And it's pretty funny because we're on like the court next to like the 5-year-old children.
And they're like better than you? No.
Yeah. They have like a little like mini like tennis net and play with like different balls and stuff, but it's pretty funny. And it's just like a bunch of like 30 and 40-year-olds with their like teenage coach. So
It's fun though.
It was fun. The first day is always rough too. They do it in like a rotation, and the first day is like volleys and like overhead shots, which are just like really hard in general. Like I don't know, I don't like playing at the net that much because I'm really short and like not that quick, so it's hard to like hit those shots, but did my best and it was fun.
Nice.
So that's what I've been up to.
I went golfing. I guess it wasn't golfing. We went hitting balls at like a driving range, and that was
like
fun
top
with mom and
golf?
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what
It's
it's
not
called.
golfing.
No, it wasn't golfing. I was open to going golfing because I'm like, how hard can it really be? You just hit a ball, but it is a little more challenging than you think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were you any good?
Fine, good. Like if
Did
it
you
was
hit
on
any of the targets?
we like kind of played some like weird games, and you just kind of hit the ball as hard as you could. I could do it like off of a tee, but once you like aren't on the tee and then just like on the flat grass, like like that's a lot harder, and I was pretty horrible at that.
Oh, Yeah, yeah. Well,
I got to
don't
use
know.
Big Bertha, and so it's like
Is
the
that
name of like
mom's
the giant.
mom's club?
I don't know, the
Her driver,
giant club, the driver. Yeah,
Big Bertha.
yeah.
Nice. Well, that's fun. Why were you at home?
Oh, I went to a book event, which was called Meet Me on North, which was a romance book crawl, and I volunteered at the event, and it was pretty fun. I was in, so basically what it is there were 70 different authors and vendors, and 20 different local businesses in Wauwatosa, and so a bunch of romance readers came to town and they visited the authors and things like that.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. One of the vendors thought that like at least maybe like 1,000 people came into our little store that we were at, and we didn't have authors, so that was actually quite a few. And I think they were expecting at most 2,000, but they didn't really know. No one really knew like how many people would show up because it was kind of a last minute event that they pulled together. And
that sounds fun though. Did you like get some different books or like meet some authors?
I did. I got a couple books. I ordered them ahead of time because I was kind of late. They came with ordering them from the bookstore. And the bookstore was like
were you
super busy.
Supposed to order them ahead of time?
Well, some of the authors were selling them there, but like not all of them. And I didn't think I'd have that much time because I was volunteering. And there were like pretty long lines like at the library. Some people waited like 1 or 2 hours to see some of the authors.
Wow.
And I like ran during my lunch break to the library to get a couple authors to sign my books. But yeah,
fun.
I didn't have. Yeah, no, it was very fun. Got to chat with them a little bit, and then I met a lot of people.
About your book?
No.
No.
No, you only have like a minute, and so like while they're signing, like I asked like a question as quickly as I could, and then asked for a picture, and then next.
Fun. Anyone famous or anyone that I would know, you think?
I'm not sure. Like I wasn't familiar with them ahead of time, but then I've read a couple of their books this week. One of them, her name is Avery Flynn, and she wrote this really fun like witchy series that it's called, the first one is called What You Gonna Do.
Cute.
And then she has the second book out in it, and it's like 5 sisters in this, I think it's called Witchdom. And I don't know, it's just kind of
love that,
like kind of a mystery trying to save witchdom sort of concept. It's kind of just fun, and I like kind of like a fantasy witchy book in the fall. So
yeah, good time for that. And that's super fun. Love that. Supporting. Were they local authors or was it like everyone kind of from everywhere?
There were quite a few local authors. There's a lot of indie authors, or so they self-published. So they brought a lot of their books with them, and so that was kind of fun. A lot of authors like sold out of books that they brought along, or had to have their like husbands bring more books for them. And so like no one was like knew what to like expect for the event, and it was a lot more people and a lot busier than people had anticipated. So
great. That's awesome.
Well,
cool.
It turned out to be a beautiful day, so I think that helped.
Yeah,
it was like,
of course,
sunny 60s, and
perfect.
You never know in Wisconsin. So
oh well, that's super fun. Love that. Well, that's exciting. Maybe you'll be there next year. You ready for that yet?
Well, no, that'd be way too fast.
Would it? You can do it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if I self-publish, potentially I could.
Yeah, we're not looking to do that, though.
But I'm looking for, like, an agent, and that
takes some time.
That takes a little time.
Okay.
Maybe in a couple of years,
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Although, I don't know if I would be qualified as romance, so I don't know if I would necessarily.
Oh, it was specifically romance.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, well, maybe there'll be other events, I'm sure.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's very fun. Speaking of romance books, it looks like Allie Hazelwood has a sequel to Bride.
Yeah, I saw that recently. And I was like, what? We were right. She was already. It is a series and it's coming out. So we read it just in time. So you can read the next werewolf vampire book this October.
It's called Mate.
How fun is that?
It's definitely what we predicted.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be many surprises in the book. But I mean,
that's fun. Maybe I'll read it. It's a good spooky season book. Vampires, werewolves, that sort of thing. That's fun. I like it. Good for her. She's going with it.
She is going with it. And I think like the comments are kind of about the book we're going to be talking about today.
Ooh, we got some questions from our listeners.
We have some comments, so we can sprinkle them in while we're talking about the book.
Okay, that's fun. Should I call upon our special guest?
Yeah,
littlest sister.
Let's bring Lil on.
Okay, I'm texting her now. You two finished the book very quickly, much faster than I.
Well, we had originally planned to to discuss it last weekend when Lydia was like in town, and so I had finished it, and so I'm like,
sorry.
I've read a few books since then, and I'm like, I'm hoping I will remember the characters' names because
I'll help you out. I just finished it. I needed a little more time.
That's all right.
Busy being the best lawyer over here, got some other things to do. But I actually finished this pretty quick once I had like a chunk of time. So I am excited to discuss.
Well, you have sticky notes. I like it.
I do. I have sticky notes. I made tabs so that I would remember what I wanted to talk about. Because I didn't feel like I wanted to like highlight in the book or like write in the margins. I don't know. But I guess it is my book. I bought it from my favorite local bookstore. So I don't know.
I usually
I want to like give it to other people if they want to like read it.
Yeah. I usually also just put sticky notes and then like go back and like, oh yeah, I remember this, and then I write my question, or I sometimes even like to just type if there's some like writing that I really like, I'll type that out so you like kind of see how like the author wrote the words together, because you're like, I don't know, it's the brain finger connection, and it's kind of a fun activity as a writer, like how they put together a scene and that sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know where our special guest is.
She ditched us.
She's having too much fun in college.
She has something more exciting to do than to talk to us on a Sunday morning.
Talk to her sisters on a Sunday morning? Yeah, probably. Although she probably needs to study, so it's probably good that we got her up.
Yeah. Well, it is pretty early in the semester. Maybe homework. I don't think she has a test quite yet, but maybe.
Midterms. I don't know.
Midterms.
It is like the second week of school. She probably doesn't have any homework yet.
I'm pretty sure we just started.
Special guest, where are you?
How's Lokesters?
She's good. She actually has bad seasonal allergies, which is unfortunate. She's allergic to ragweed or something. So she
Is it a bad ragweed year?
I think every year is a bad ragweed year, apparently. I don't know. And her paws are really itchy, so we had to put the donut on her for a few days.
She not like the donut?
Well, no. Nobody likes the cone of shame, you know what I mean? But yeah, she's doing better though. Just takes a few days. We started giving her Zyrtec every day.
That helped?
Yeah, I think so. Hi, special guest. Welcome.
Good morning. Oh, we're in the dorm room. Very fun. Oh, it's not a dorm.
She's not in the dorms anymore, Liza.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. She's cool now. She's a big junior now.
Well, today's spoiler day.
Yeah.
Don't want things spoiled. Now is the time to pause and come back. So we're going to dig into it.
Yes, we are.
We're going to reveal who.
Yeah, we're going to reveal the murderer. So, like right away. So this is the time, to pause and come back later.
Who wants to do the summary?
I'll do the summary.
All right, Lydia, do it.
Okay. Daphne, who is a new assistant history professor at Harrison University, has to solve multiple mysteries after getting tangled in Professor Perfect's murder and the new dean's suspiciously quick rise to the top of the ranks. With the help of her gangly, tall, and attractive detective, Daphne's dad, and some close friends, she escapes from attempts at her life and uncovers the secrets of Professor Perfect, who we later find out is Professor Pervert. And she solves his murder and gets the evil dean out of there.
Yes.
That's basically the book.
There's
a lot going on, though.
There's a lot that happened.
Mm-hmm. Who wants to reveal the murderer?
The murderer was, drumroll.
I have drumsticks. Should I use?
Yeah,
Yes.
give us a...
Oh my God, they're like right there.
Wow.
Didn't see
Can
that
you hear
coming.
that?
I can hear it, yes.
It was
Reveal
from
it
when I
live.
was trying my other hobbies, which was going back to drumming.
How did
How'd
that
that
one
go?
work out?
Like, yeah.
Not great. So we're doing a podcast instead. Okay, we're murderer. Liza, go.
The murderer was Molly, the fiance, who killed Professor Pervert in the Victorian mansion with the meat cleaver.
Yeah.
Who saw that coming?
I didn't. Not till the end. Did
I
you
didn't
guys see
either.
that
I
coming?
didn't really even have like a idea of who killed him. Not until she like put it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
about you,
agree.
Liza?
I thought it was the other sister, Melanie,
Me
who was
too.
like creepily staring at Daphne through the window, like, "Grr, I'm going to get
Oh.
you." That's who I thought it was.
Was she
Me
the
too.
crazy one? Like the
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just yes. No need to explain.
She's like a bad girl turned artist, but comes from rich family. But yeah, they had a bunch of trauma growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sisters, but they weren't twins though; they were just sisters. But yeah, they had a rough upbringing despite their family's fame and fortune.
Do we want to go into that?
Sure.
Because that
Let's get it out there.
I think that is her motive
Yes.
For-
for
for killing her fiance.
absolutely.
At least that's my understanding.
Me too.
Yeah.
So basically, her uncle raped her and then she murdered him because she was going to college and he had started raping her younger sister. Family didn't do anything about the uncle. But the family then covered up the murder of the uncle. And then when she found out her fiance was also a rapist, she then murdered him, which her family then proceeded to cover up that murder.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So, yes, she comes from a super messed up, traumatic situation.
But it makes sense. I mean, I don't know if her family knew that she murdered him. Do you think that they did?
Melanie got taken in for hiding.
But yeah, maybe her
like
sister probably
collude.
did.
I don't know if it's colluding or what exactly it was, but or
Not-
withholding evidence or something from the police or
Wasn't
something
the,
like
like
that.
uncle the governor, or was that the dad? Someone was the governor.
That was their
right?
dad. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Dad.
okay. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what the uncle was. He just lived with the family for some reason, and
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, they lived in like a compound mansion situation, so I don't think that's like that weird. But yeah, I mean, definitely some messed up stuff going on there.
And Aunt Ellie said, because the meat cleaver was a wedding gift or a,
Yes, 'cause they were
Bridal
getting
party
married.
gift.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and I don't know who it was from. I think she thought it was from the dad. And she was like, the mayor, the super rich mayor, got his daughter a meat cleaver as her present, which is like a super kind of shitty, like cheapskate gift.
That
Which
is.
like
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's a really weird gift.
Really
Did you get
weird.
one, Lydia, for your
Knife set.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a way better gift, a knife set. No, we did not get a meat cleaver. That was not on the registry.
Right? I'm like, what? We're just like, I think you might need this one day. Let's just give you a
She
meat
did,
cleaver.
but she did.
But she did need it, and she
I
used
know,
it.
but had she not gotten that, what would she have done? Maybe not murdered him.
I guess so.
Brian
She should have found
head.
a different murder weapon.
I don't know.
Do you think a meat cleaver to the head would kill someone? She must have been pretty
swung
strong.
really hard.
She must have been pretty strong. Doing a lot of Pilates or something.
Yeah.
Oh no. Never tried. Not planning on it.
Pilates scares me.
I meant the meat cleaver.
Oh.
I guess.
There's a lot of like machines in Pilates.
There are, yes.
Yeah, kind of, I don't know. Not for me.
I've done it at school because they have like the free classes, but it's not like with the machines. But it's like really, really hard. Like dripping sweat, like pools of sweat around you hard. Like
Pilates is no joke.
Yeah.
It's no joke. Anyways.
Well, yes. Yes. So, I mean, Daphne didn't solve the murder till the very end. And so she figured it out because the femme fatales came back.
Yes.
You were like obsessed with them, Liza.
I was.
She like took a photo of they like spray painted, I don't know, on some building on campus that women are powerful and dangerous. And Molly took a photo of it on her phone. But that was spray painted essentially like before she said she got back from New York. So that placed her in town at the time of the murder. And that's how Daphne figured it out.
Yeah,
But
and I like the question. Would you have turned Molly in?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the police, what were their names? Rowan and who was the lady's name? I mean, weren't figuring. I feel like they weren't even close without Daphne. They would have not gotten her.
Right. So it was like it was totally on Daphne, and she turned her in. I don't know. I don't know if I would have done it, or I wouldn't have murdered him, but I don't know if I would have turned Molly in.
You could be her lawyer, Lydia. Like you.
Yeah, like what was the other murderer that just the random guy that kind of the prison guard, Andrew.
Oh.
Andrew Westmont.
Westmont?
Yes.
Yeah, like the random guy that
He was like the head of the prison, so he essentially was framed for the actual murder of Professor Perfect Pervert. But
he did murder the other man in jail, or had someone murder.
Yes, he hired people for murdering Daphne, basically, or not murdering her, but getting the info that she had about the video of the prisoner being murdered by the guards.
Yes.
You know, at this guy's hiring. So so he was actually in. Well, then he ended up getting murdered in prison too.
3 hours stabbed
at the end.
Critical condition.
He was the prisoner owner being put in the prison.
Yeah,
like, that just.
I don't think they would put him there, like realistically.
No,
but
I've.
But yeah, so he ended up dying anyways. So like, I mean, Molly really would have gotten away with it if it weren't for Daphne.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you have turned her in, Lily?
Maybe. Well, I mean, she's not killing, like, good people. Like, you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, she killed the bad
But
man.
can you trust her? Because, like, you know her secret.
Oh, then she'd kill you.
She could. You don't know that.
That's
She's
a good point,
murdered
Liza.
2 people. And, like, her
guess...
family covered it up. And her family's, like, got money to do that and power. So, like,
then maybe I would.
Who do you trust?
I don't know.
Yeah. And I think Daphne's reason for turning her in was so that she could, vindicate her students. Because, like, without turning Molly in, the story was that Sam was, this beloved professor murdered by the the head prisoner that he, or the head prison
due to
that
his
he was
research.
investigating.
Yeah.
So he was, like, trying to save the world and, like, got murdered by trying to do it. But then, Daphne could get
revealed.
The real story out there of, like, how he was a disgusting, evil man.
Okay, true. Then I would turn him in. You're so right. I didn't even think about her, Molly, killing me. That'd be scary.
Oh, yeah. I thought about that. I'm like, oh, yeah. You don't trust Molly.
No.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the amount of, like, times Daphne escaped death? Like, I don't know if I'm believing that one. Like, 2 times. That's crazy.
And the one guy had a gun too.
I know, like that's not happening. Come on. And it was like the same place, like outside of her front patio. And none of them learned. Like, how do you fail at the same thing twice? I don't know if I believe in that one. Your guys' thoughts?
Well, her dad was there to help her, who was a CIA agent.
FBI. Yeah, like what?
Yeah, her whole family is made up of CIA agents.
I don't know if I like that.
And
like,
she like was like, you know,
yeah.
No, I'm not going to be a CIA agent. I'm going to be a history professor. But
I know, and she was the outcast. Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah, I really liked her dad though. I think he was kind of a sweet character. And it wasn't like unrealistic if you like got attacked that your like parents would be like, I'm just gonna stay with you for a little while because I'm a former CIA agent and make sure that you don't
really
get murdered. Yeah, so I don't know, I thought he was like a good like comedic relief, even though maybe a little unrealistic, but yeah.
Was okay. Like the only way that I understood her escaping these murder or capture attempts was that they were prison guards and not like CIA agent. They weren't like trained assassins. They were just like, you know, men who, I mean, that wasn't like their primary job as like capturing humans. They were like, you know, they work in a prison.
Yeah. Yeah, I also like
possibly also not like the cream of the crop was also like what I was like getting. Like they didn't seem like the masterminds behind the operation. They were just like trying to.
They were just like stupid prison guards. Yeah. But like I guess was the idea that the prison warden thought that she had the video
or knows where it is.
And that how did he know that she had the video? That was the part I didn't quite get.
I thought that was text on the phone because they stole her phone. Or, sorry,
Wait, when? Oh, okay.
Because Sam's phone was missing the day that he was murdered. And I think the last person he had texted was her.
But how'd they get his phone?
I don't know how they got in his phone, but
Face
they
ID.
stole the phone. They just hold it up to the dead body. He wasn't dead.
When they left.
He wasn't dead yet. You're right. He was just
maybe they
injured.
Scared it out of him. Yeah,
or they could have scared
that's the part I didn't quite get, why they like went after her and thought she had the video. But maybe, or did Sam say something? I forget what he said when he died. He was just like, I deleted all copies. Mwahaha.
No, I thought he said he like hid it.
But I hid it where you won't be able to find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he did like try to call her like multiple times and then texted her. So maybe they were like, that was probably the best lead they had. Okay. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, she did escape death twice. She's pretty good. I mean, maybe her dad taught her some stuff. I don't know.
Well, he taught her pickpocketing. So like she did pick up some skills that, you know, not the average person would learn. I think how to like dodge someone tailing you or like what to do.
That game that they played.
Yeah. Like we're going to play a game. It's kind of like hide and seek, but like you're tracking who's following you. Like what?
Yeah. That's so weird. I mean, it didn't really work though. They followed her into the museum.
But she knew, and she was able to text Rowan that she needed help.
Yeah. That's true. That is so true. What did we think of so did you all fall for the prison warden being the murderer of Sam? Like initially? I kind of fell for it.
Yeah.
That was my initial prediction as to who murdered him.
I feel like I couldn't tell who else would do it. Like, I didn't even see Molly. Like, that was left field. You know what I mean? But I guess we just found out her story, like, right at the end. We had no clue until she was like, oh, how did Daphne figure it out? Oh, the mural on her phone.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I fell for it, but there was also, like, a lot of book left. Like,
yeah, there was a lot.
There was too much.
I was like, okay, this clearly isn't wrapped up yet. So I wasn't sure if she was just gonna move on to like the Dean stuff and like solve that at the remaining end of the book, but then kind of like went back to being like, you know, we don't feel like this is fully solved yet. So yeah.
You see, I don't know if I liked that though, because I felt it just like the ending took too long with all the Dean stuff too. I wish the Dean was maybe somehow wrapped in like the prison. I guess he was because he was friends with Sam, but I just felt like the ending, it could have been like cut down like 50 pages. I feel like there was too much. Like after the murder was solved, it was like, okay, like the prison stuff. I was like, okay, like.
Yeah, the Dean story felt like a little less significant with the Sam stuff. Although the Dean was like wrapped in it, but yeah, I don't know. I agree, Lily. I think that like the ending did feel like it dragged on like a little bit, but there was a lot packed in there that I was like, whoa, like.
I agree, but I wish she was like the Dean was somehow more in like cahoots with Sam or had something to do with like the prison. You know what I mean? Because it just felt like two separate things. And after the murder was solved, I was like, okay, like cool. Like I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
So what are our thoughts on the Dean? He was like this kind of super evil person who was shielding a predator from justice. He was having an affair with a student. He bribed the board of trustees to vote for him. He pretty much blackmailed Daphne and probably, well, everyone basically is what it sounded like.
And plagiarized someone else's work and then was going to try to frame her for plagiarizing him.
I was like, well, who is this man who wears Patagonia vests and like...
Yeah, he was just really evil. Like, whoa. I mean, I don't know if we're like comparing evil to evil between him and Sam, but he was covering up what Professor Pervert was doing, and not, you know, doing anything about it. So that's probably just as evil. But yeah, he was a terrible person.
Yeah.
I mean,
but would you have done it? Yeah, the question, would you have hacked someone's phone and email, or pickpocketed his phone and hacked into his emails? I don't think I'd ever have the balls to do such a thing.
I don't think I'd know how to. If my parents weren't an FBI like agent, I don't know if I'd learn. Like, or an average person could not do that. Do you think?
Yeah, she like came in with like plan of like, I'm gonna tell him to do this, create diversion, figure out how to get in his email, bring a, you know, flash drive, and then I'm gonna pull everything off that I need on, you know, like there was like a lot going on there. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm just gonna show up and like hopefully I get his stuff. But or the, you know, smoking gun emails and text messages that I need. Yeah, I don't know. I think like the first time she did it, when she like hacked into his email, she was just kind of snooping, which I was like, whoa, like that's like kind of bad. But then the second time she did it, when she pickpocketed his phone, we already knew he was bad, so it didn't feel as like that she was also doing something bad, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, she could definitely have been a detective, was the vibe I was getting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, they kept talking about that. Like, her dad kept being like, well, it's in your blood. Like, okay. Like, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I do think, like, I think it, like, she wasn't perfect, you know. She couldn't be perfect, but she did solve it and got the info they needed. I mean, someone had to do it.
The detectives were not.
The detectives weren't doing it. And, like, Miranda, what was her position before? She was just, like, chair of the history department. She was, like, trying to, like, get him framed and, like, have it investigated, but, like, no one was listening to her. So Daphne was like, I'm just going to take this into my own hands, and you just trust me to get this done.
Yeah, Miranda was trying to leave. She had to step down. But Daphne was like, no, I'm not leaving either. I won't take a position at Sanford. I want to stay here.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. But I marked, like, in the book, the scene at the end, because, like, then after, you know, the dean, like, had to step down, and, like, it was getting reported in the news, all the stuff he covered up, and, like, how he was such a terrible person, and he was just totally, like, canceled and, like, shamed, and was, like, being investigated by the police. So he, like, comes back on campus and, like,
oh, you know, yeah, that was weird.
Kind of, like, threatens her, being like, you ruined my life. Like, why'd you do this? Blah, blah, blah. And she, like, shoves him. And then, like, the, like, on-campus,
security
like,
guy,
police, like come over, like, tackle him. I don't know. I did like picture that in my mind, and I thought that was pretty funny. Of just like grown men like wrestling each other like on a college campus. Just thought that was a funny scene.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was kind of like silly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was kind of silly, but I don't know.
I don't know.
She had good, like, I thought the author had like good like imagery, or like did pretty good. Like I could imagine like the museum scene, like those like scenes. I thought she did a good job of like describing in my mind. Who I had a hard time picturing was Rowan. I could not picture him in my mind, what he looked like.
A giant, gangly man.
Yeah,
he was also gorgeous.
I just like couldn't.
But he like hunched
owned a
over.
Bookstore.
That was weird. Like it was in someone's will, and he just got it. Like what?
Yeah.
And he like knew every book and like
ever.
Their book exchanges, and he gave her first editions of book. Yeah, that was their love language apparently. Exchanging books.
Mm-hmm. What did you all like their romance? Did you believe it? Were you into it or no?
It was needed in this book. Like I could get if she just thought he was cute, but the weird throw in of him writing her the letter in, where'd she go to? Greece? No, France.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that was just kind of weird. And then, so they'll maybe get together in the future. I just don't think it was needed in this book. Like I didn't need the romance part of it. There's already a lot going on. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Liza?
Because at the end, it was kind of a little weird because she goes off because she gets her research scholarship to study in France. Like her friends and her family come visit her, and then she didn't get the letter from him this one week, and she doesn't know why. And I thought he was going to come and visit her, like as a surprise, but he just sent her a first edition of a book, and then it probably took him longer to get it or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I guess it would have been kind of creepy because they didn't really know each other if he showed up, but
yeah,
I don't know. It was kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of thought
it wasn't very steamy or anything.
That was weird. I didn't like that. That was weird.
The makeout scene after she like knocked out the guy at the museum.
And then her dad walks in and is like, "Excuse me," like what?
I thought that was just like, I don't know. I feel like after a moment of you like almost dying and getting like murdered by someone, to be like, let's make out. Like, that's so random.
People react in different ways,
I guess. Yeah. But that was an interesting whole thing. I liked their romance. Like, I thought it was kind of cute. I think it was like, I just like couldn't picture him or like understand who this person was, that he was like a bookstore owner but like consultant to the police, but like hated the police and like
he
the
was
prison
the ex
stuff.
of the detective,
and I'm like,
was,
I just like don't. That's just like not a real human being. It was just kind of hard for me to.
Yeah,
I don't know. It did not seem realistic to me at all. But I think like could use a little more from like their romance.
I think they needed more on the romance, or just none of that. They could have just thought they were cute. And we didn't need the weird book.
And like left it open of like, oh, okay, I'll see you back, like when I get back from France, like kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he like had a puppy at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Why?
I don't know, because they both love dogs, I guess.
Yeah, that was weird.
I thought he wanted to get closer to her.
So he got a puppy? That doesn't make any sense. He could offer to watch her dog while she was in France, maybe. Like, what?
That's weird, yeah. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
They're proud dog owners.
Yeah. So romantic.
I mean, I'm a proud dog owner, but I would never get a dog just to impress someone else. That is a lot of work. There are other ways to do that. So,
was there anything else we really liked we wanted to add in?
I really liked this book. I thought it was good. I thought the writer, like the author, was really witty. There was some funny stuff in there. Like, I think we talked about like the mangoes and the white people like not rinsing their rice. And like white men who can't sing. like Tom Petty and stuff like that, I thought was like pretty funny. And like I liked the dad and like her friends and like the supporting characters.
I didn't get I just didn't understand. So one of the friends just got engaged to one of the princes that offers her proposals, and I was like, wait, what? She's like, the Moroccan one. No, I don't even know she's just rattling off countries, and then maybe it was she ended up with the Moroccan one, but I was just like, wait, who is this friend that is like some gorgeous model who is also like she was a professor of something.
Chemist. She was a chemist, but like into like
the poisonous plants.
Poison.
Is that her?
Yes. Poisons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless like maybe I don't know if there's going to be a series of the different professors or something.
No. I don't see this being a series, really. It seems like a
there
one.
Can't be multiple murders on that campus.
That would be crazy.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. But the one she studies poisons, she could get involved in some other weird poison. The prince she's engaged to gets poisoned, and she has to figure out who poisoned him. Come on.
No, I feel like this was pretty like
wrapped up.
One and done.
Yeah. Neat and tidy, wrapped up everything.
There weren't too many loose ends at the end of this, I didn't think.
Yeah,
I also really liked about like the artwork pieces. I kind of talked about this in the last podcast episode, but like she kind of kept mentioning like different artworks, and they like were foreshadowing like things throughout the book. So I liked like looking them up and being like, "Ooh, what does this mean?"
I need to pick up on that.
Yeah, so like I put the links in and we'll put them in the show notes, but like this like Italian artist who Molly like wrote her dissertation on, there was just like stuff in there about like this one Judith slaying Holofernes. That's what she wrote her dissertation on, but essentially it's like a painting about like, I don't know, a woman murdering like an evil person basically. Which is what
that's
Molly
also
did.
What gave her away,
right?
Or like
well,
Daphne figured it out.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was like kind of like a fun element to it to like add a little more like depth. And then like I learned a lot about like this Edmonia Lewis, who is on a postage stamp. She's like a black sculptor. So I don't know. There's just like a little interesting like tidbits and like things to like learn about that you might not necessarily know. So I thought that was kind of interesting and like a fun little element in the book.
Right.
Okay, so with the predictions, I was wrong about there was nothing hidden behind the dog picture. But it was located in some random like locker in a museum or whatever that was, or like
wasn't one of the picture in his house, something like that. It was like the centerpiece everyone could see from outside.
Yeah, I thought we would come back to that, but that was just she liked to bring up art as like a foreshadowing sort of thing. Yeah, but like he hid the clues or the items in random lockers throughout the campus. One in the basement of the library, and then the other in the art museum locker or whatever that was. Yeah.
Right, which was her favorite place to go because he was stalking her. He was stalking Daphne and like her, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So that did not come back. But it was part of it, kind of. So
art was like, totally a big part of it. Yeah.
Art was a big part of it. Yeah. But you got some predictions right. Daphne and Rowan.
Yes, they definitely bundled up.
Yes, they did. And the sorority girl.
Well, he did sleep with her, but she was not the last person that he was with the day that he was murdered. He was with the other student that he raped. So
yeah. Yeah, that was a rough one. Yeah, he was
and Lydia was
bad.
Yeah, he was not a good man. And Lydia was right about Miranda becoming the new dean.
Oh, you saw that coming?
I did.
Wow.
I don't know why. I felt it in my bones. She was a good character. I was like, she needs
was
to
like
win the day
super organized
here.
And like people liked her and she got things done. So I did like that about the book. Like a lot of like the women characters, like they're all in like positions of power, like the detective, the lawyer, the professors. Yeah, like they all had like those. A lot of those could have been male or like a male character or something like that, but no.
Yeah, the ladies won this one. It was good.
Yeah, or like that. What was the event that she attended with like all the party?
The history. Like I thought, wasn't it like the women's art, something like that?
Was it for like all the people of color at the university?
Yeah, the diversity like gala at like a friend's house. Yeah, who's another professor? Yeah. Yes, a lot of like women of color, female professors in the book, which was great.
Yeah. Cool. Any final thoughts?
This was definitely the best book we've read so far.
I agree.
I don't
Good
know.
pick,
I mean,
Liza.
it was like a good book, but it was a good book, but I wouldn't be like, this was like great. Like, you know what I mean? But it was definitely the best we've read so far.
I really liked it. I thought the author was great. For her first book, really, really good.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot to think about. We had a lot more like things to talk about.
Not vampires and werewolves.
There were like layers or like things going on, like little Easter eggs. Like there was stuff. It was good. It
was well thought out. Yeah. Cool. Are we moving on?
Yes.
All right. Fun part. Word of the month.
Is this the fun part?
I think so. We get to select the new book, and we get to find out the new word.
Yeah, I just had a hard time with this one, Lily.
This one was a little challenging. I did.
Why? I like this category. You guys are hating on it.
It's hard. All right. So the word of the month was based on a true story, or words of the month is based on a true story.
There's another words of the month next month.
No. Okay.
Lydia, would you like to go first?
So I picked the book entitled The Personal Librarian by Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murphy. It is the telling of the story of Belle de la Costa Green. She was J.P. Morgan's personal librarian in the early 1900s, and she was a black woman who was passing as white, so that's how she got the job. So the book explores the challenges and sacrifices she faced navigating a racist society while building her career. And then she, after J.P. Morgan passed, she convinced his son to, share the library collection with others, and it's now a museum in New York.
Ooh.
So, yes, it seems like it'll have very interesting themes, and it reminds me a little bit of a book I read called The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett.
I've never read that book. No.
It's very good. It's about like two twin sisters who come from this like small town, and I think in Louisiana, but one of the sisters, they like kind of, leave home. And then one of the sisters, ends up moving to LA and like passes as white in like it kind of takes place from like the 1960s to like the 1990s. So it's a good book. I would recommend that one. But yeah. So yeah, The Personal Librarian. That's my choice.
Nice.
All right. So mine is The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. So this one is historical fiction, and it weaves in details from the 18th century London, like the apothecaries, and it's based on real women's roles in medicine. So it's not, but she like created, it's fiction. So she created like a story from these women's like diaries or manuscripts and that sort of thing. And I believe it has 2 points of views, like the present day and then the past, like the flipping between the two stories. Kind of like that other author you picked, the New York book,
The Dollhouse by Fiona Davis.
Yes, Fiona Davis. Yeah, her. Those two authors kind of have similar styles. And so this book is a little older, and it did sell over 1 million copies, which the author.
I've heard of this book. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I've never read it. I read her most recent book, The Amalfi Curse. which was about sea witches, which was kind of fun because I never really read about like sirens before.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, I mean, I kind of like fantasy fallish sort of things, so that's kind of why I lent into this. The other book I was thinking about was a murder mystery. It was based on like a female serial killer. But we kind of just read a book about murder and mystery, so I tried to do something a little different. And so she's the next book that the author's writing is the sequel and prequel to The Lost Apothecary. So cool. Apparently people liked it enough that she is writing more about it. So there you have it.
So I've heard of Liza's book and I really want to read it. So I pick Liza's for sure. I can envision the cover in my head.
I got it. Let me grab it.
Of course. And it's in London.
I know. I'm studying abroad there officially. Woo!
Woohoo! Exciting.
Yeah, it's kind of pretty. It's like a bottle.
A potion.
A potion bottle. And
no, it sounds good. It sounds like an interesting book. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very fun.
Are you ready for the next?
Yes.
Yes, the anticipation.
I feel like you could see it coming.
Killing me.
Because it's kind of that time of year. Obviously, we need to read something about it.
Shirt. Okay.
Nice.
The phrase is falling for fall. Yes. Like the pumpkin spice book would have been good for this one, but
we will not be doing that one.
For fall. Cute.
So I want cozy, cute fall. Whatever that means to you.
Spooky vibes.
Well, maybe there'll be a Halloween next if we get it done. But not that spooky. Fall.
Not that spooky.
Cute.
Fall. Cutesy fall. Gilmore Girls fall. Not
like
spooky witches.
Fall, not
murder fall.
Oh, okay. I will try to follow the rules.
Cozy fall. Cute fall. Not horror fall.
No serial killers.
No.
Sweet, I got some ideas. This is a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for listening to episode 6. If you want a shout out, leave us a comment or review.
You can find us on Instagram at Let's Get Cozy Book Club or email us at letsgetcozybookclub@gmail.com. We love to connect with you.
Join us in a few weeks for a check-in where we give our initial thoughts on Liza's book, The Lost Apothecary.
I thought you didn't know what it was.
I didn't.
Fill it in for you.
The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. Until then, stay cozy. Oh, we gotta work.
That was horrible. Try it again.
I was trying to count